Welcome to day 147 of 365 days of practice. I'm at the building and playing the organ that I'm going to play at when I'm playing the choir music. And so today is going to be full of setting the registrations and stuff so they match what we did at the other organ. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So it's going to be a lot of just me pushing buttons, and then I will practice a little bit if I have time. I have a friend that's here, not Sarah, she can't come today. She's on vacation with her family. So there's a huge chance that I'll make a mistake and that we will need to fix some of the registrations that I do, but that's okay. I need to actually you can use, okay, so I can use memories. So Spanish branch, second memory. I don't know who the Spanish branch is. Saluda River, second memory, I can use 4. Okay, so 4, and then whatever. Oh, no, yeah, that's what I want. So stake center is memory 7. So I'm gonna do memory 4 and memory 8. I'm going to use memory 8 for my Sunday ones, and then memory 4 for my Saturday ones, to go in number order, because at our building I go in number order. So like memory 13 is for Saturday songs and memory 14 is for Sunday songs, because there's going to be, for state conference, we are doing 2 songs on Saturday and 2 songs on Sunday. So, okay. All right, so gonna get down to memory 4. And there are settings, okay. So I could use the second one, okay. Cool. Starting off with Lord, I would follow thee. And I'll show you guys. I actually have all of my notations that I need for the whole song on the first page, which is nice because it's just a good reference for the future when I want to play these songs again, or just for like, the real reason why I did it was for now, because I knew I was going to have to do the registration at the stake center to match the registration that I got for the my building that I'm at, so that I practice at all the time. So this is the registration, and that's what I'll be inputting right now with the same piston numbers to make my life easier, because if I didn't do that, then the practice would be for naught, because it caused way too much confusion. So, okay. Lord, I would follow thee. I'm going to start off with general 9, okay, which is, I'm going to clear everything. LG 16, great to pedal, as well as gedeckt. Viola, guessing it's Viola Pompusa, and nocthorn. Oh, they don't have nocthorn. Traverse flute. And great is now Gemshorn. What did we decide? We want to say that. Ugh. So not everything is the same on this registration, so I am just guessing. And I'm gonna have to make some notations for Sarah. So harmonic flute. So nocturne is, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh, again, short I was doing for that one. So it's float and melody coupler. All right, let's just see how this sounds. See if the sound is close enough, which my memory for such things is not fantastic, but we will figure it out. Actually, that sounds spot on. Okay, so the changes that I need to make here are for the nocturne. It's a good thing I put, so on the couplers, each coupler has a foot number, so it goes in eighths until you get to 4. So it's like 32nd, 16, 8, 4. Those are your foots, and then it goes down to 2. So I guess it exponentially gets bigger. I don't know. Anyways, and each foot is like an octave difference. It's higher or lower. So, anyways, that was good because I was able to, and if I know the sound, so like one of the ones is Nocturne, I think is what it is because it's in German. It's a 4 foot, and we figured out it kind of sounds like a flute type sound, and so there's not that one, but there's something called a traverse flute on here, which is what I chose instead, and it seemed to work. So that's what I'm going to do for that. But I'm just going to make a notation here just to say what I did at the stake center. I'm going to do, stake center, and I'm going to put traverse flute. Traverse flute 4. Okay. And then this one I'm going to do, instead of the Genshorn, it's the flute. Oh. Stake center flute Celeste 2. Everything else is the same, which is good. So now I'm gonna set it, that's 9. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and check to make sure that it's what I want it to be. Perfect. Okay, that's set. Swell 1, I'm adding the piccolo, and that is on there, so that's good. And swell is up here, so I'm gonna set a swell 1. It makes, once you figure out registration, picking or doing them at a different organ, it's so much easier. I mean, you guys saw how much time it took to figure out the registration for that. So, okay, I'm gonna go back. The R, there's a piston that you can push that says R, and that means return to the previous registration. So I did, and that took off the piccolo. Good, okay, got that. Now I'm going to general, general 10. It's the melody coupler. feel like general 10 takes off the melody coupler. Yeah, I'm gonna guess. That I did that wrong. Okay. So, set general 10, go back to 9, then do this one, general 10. Okay, and then general 8 is you subtract everything from the great and add the gemshorn. So in this instance, I'm adding the flute celeste. And then for the swell, I'm adding the viola celeste and the Nassard. And then, okay. That's 8. So that needs to be did I set that? Okay. Then general 1 changes in the pedal. You minus the great pedal and add the flute. Okay. Let's see how much I messed that up. Let's see if I did okay. Start off at the beginning. Okay. Let's see if this sounds better. If I like the call I made, but why? Okay, I need to figure out if the registration that. Minusing the coupler and ask Sarah when she gets back. All right, it is well will be on the, oh. You know what I did not notate? Which memory it will be on the stake center. That's important to remember. 4. Okay. One down, 3 to go. All right, notate this. Cool. Okay. General 9 is the same with the, I need to make that change on the notation though. Not form for the stake center, it's the transverse flute. Gemshorn. Instead, it's the flute. So list 2, 8 foot. Okay. Cool. So we have 9 and then 5. Borden, octave, LG 16, great to pedal, Massard, Waldhorn, oboe, second voices. We'll see what that sounds like. The great I don't remember. Okay. Set 5. So 9. Okay. And then 4. No, hold on. I'm gonna fix 5. I'm second guessing myself. I think those were off. Like diapason and octave. I think that's what it is. Okay. So 9, 5. And then 4 is diapason. Okay, so pedal, we have diapason, Borden, LG, octave, great to pedal. We have the swell, okay, hold on, swell, hold on. Massard, Waldhorn, Massard, 16 oboe. So I'm gonna see. And then diapason, octave, Massard. Second voice, and mixtures added here. And then, okay, so that's 4. Okay, then 3, we have the mixture, the flute. We don't have a contra Borden, contra viol, nope. We're doing 3, hold on. 3, we're doing the mixture. No, we're doing the mixture and the choral bass. And the trombo, we're adding the tromba. So general 3. And then we're adding the pedal, we're adding the flute, and contra violin because we don't have a contra Borden on here. Okay, let's see how much I screwed this one up. I don't know if I did that right. because the registration really changed from the beginning to the key change. So I just gotta, hopefully I'll be able to recognize if it's right or wrong. It sounds right. If it's wrong, I have to redo it all. Should not be there. I think that's what I need to fix. See here. Yeah, that's what I need to fix right there. Which means I need to go to 4. Wait. And then I need to go to 3. And then 6. No, I did not set 6 right. Hold on. 3. What is 6? 6 I'm just adding the fruit and that. And that needs to be set. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's start over. I'm going to start over. all sounded really good there, actually. So I'm glad that I went with my gut and adjusted it according to my notes. Now let's go to press forward saints. And I said, or I need to do memory 8. So actually I'm gonna lock that memory so no one can adjust it besides me, because I don't want them to. I'm gonna unlock memory 8 because I needed to adjust that, and that memory is actually one that I had. Oh, huh. Memory 8's not unlocking. Can I unlock memory 7? Okay. Okay, why isn't it working for memory 8? Because I locked those two. That's not good. I know I've locked it before. I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that locked it last time. Let's check to see if... Yeah, it's set the way I set it before. But why won't it unlock? Aha, got it. For some reason, it just wasn't unlocking. I was a little worried. Because, so every congregation that meets in this building, and I think there are three? Anyways, they each have a set of memories they're assigned to, and then the stake, which is all of the congregations in the area, is consists of the stake, or is what makes up a stake. And for stake meetings, it's a couple memories are assigned to that. And so one of them I have assigned to the hymns, like registrations for the hymns, to make it easy for when I have to play, when I get to play here for like normal meetings. But then I also, I had 8 used last year as that, as part of that. And so, or as part of the hymn, as part of the choir registrations last year. So I'm going to use 8 for this one, but I had to borrow a registration from another ward. Most organists in the stake only use memory 1. They don't use the others. So, which makes my life easier because I actually use the others. Okay. There's only one other organist in the stake who I think does. But not besides that. Okay, I'm clearing everything. Okay. Borden, octave, great to pedal, gedeckt, viola, oh, I didn't put a great. Not great. Okay. So for Viola Celeste, I'm doing, or Viola, because there's not Viola, I'm doing Viola Pompusa. Okay. And then there's not a Gemshorn, which I gotta go back to my notes and check to see what I have. Diapason, octave, and 15th in mixture. Okay, I gotta go back to my notes from my first one and see what I used in the place of a Gemshorn. So I don't remember. Flute Celeste is what I use for a Gemshorn. Okay. Pretty close to the same sound, so I'll do that too. Nope, not harmonic flute. Flute. Two. Okay. All right. General number 1. I guess I should double check. Borden, octave, great to pedal, Gedect, Viola Pompusa, Celeste, Viola Celeste, Gemshorn, or no, sorry. Flute Celeste, Diapason 8, octave, 15th mixture. Cool. And that's a 1. Cool. Then for 9, pedal minus the Borden and add the swell. It's for general 9. So 1, 9. Good. Great 1. We're going to add the swell to great and the Gedect. Gedect is already there. Okay, I see what I did there. So that basically it just is this, what did I have before? So 9. Nope. Nope, I didn't. Swell the great. Okay, why aren't you setting? 9. 9. That one. 9. Oh, come on. Why aren't you? Why isn't it registering for that? That's in the grate. Okay. So 9. Ugh. It's not setting, it's not adding the swell to grate for that, which makes that a problem because because I need that too. I just need it to. It's not doing it. I'm gonna have to change that to a general, I think, which is gonna be hard. Okay, so I have for memory 8, so I can't use general 1, general 9, general 10, and I can't use 2 or 6. So I can't use 9, 10, 1, 2, or 6, right? 9, 10, 1, 2, or 6. 9, 2, or 6, right? Okay, 1, 9, 10, 2, or 6. So that leaves me 3 or 4 or 5. 3 or 4 or 5. Okay, so where is that change? Right there. 5? No. A 5. Okay, so that's going to be changed to the general 5. So I need to change that at the other building because this is the one that really matters, because this is the one where I'm performing at. And if well, hold on, I've got to even see if it can fix. So I'm going to set this at the general 5. Hold on. What came before this? General 9. 9. Then I'm adding that one in general 5. Let's go back to 9, 5. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So here, general number 5. All right, and make that like that. Okay, so this needs to be general number 5. Okay, cool. I should probably make the different node. Oh, okay, I did. Oh, edit. Okay. For some reason on here, it doesn't consider the swell to grate as part of the grate manual. It considers it as general. And so I can't set it unless I use a general button. Okay, so I need to get back to general 5, right? 9, 5. Then you do swell 3. So I'm adding the octave, piccolo, and the nocturne, which is the traverse flute, is what we're doing here. Okay, got it, and that's swell 3. So we have 5, cool. Then for the swell 6, we add the mixture. So we have swell 3, swell 6, excellent. Then for the end, we're adding the diapason, the Borden, the mixture, the flute, the choral bass, swell, we're adding the oboe, in tromba, we're adding the or sorry, with the great we're adding, no, tromba, wait, tromba's in the swell. Why do I have that there? I don't know. And then we're adding the Spitz flute, and that's general 10. Okay, and then for pedal 1, we're adding the contra violone instead of the contra borden. Praying that this works. So I add that, and then I set the pedal 1, which is down here. So we go from 10. Yeah. All right, let's see how this works. Okay. Make sure my blinker's on. Why do I still have that notation there? Let's try that again. Sounds just right. Just right. Awesome. I like that this is working out even with the slight differences in some of the things. So that's good. Okay. General 2, we have Borden. We have 16 and octave 8. Great to pedal. Nassard, oboe, walled horn with a second voicing. And great, we have diapason, and we have octave. That's it. Okay. Cool. Now we're adding the tromba, which is the problem, because what's the difference? Okay, hold on, clear. What's the difference between the tromba here? Okay, so I have another problem. At my chapel, the tromba is located in the swell. Or no, sorry, the tromba is located in the grate. In this chapel, the tromba is located in the swell. But the registration change that I have is a grate. Like it's one of these buttons. And I need to practice the same at both locations. So I think the way to solve that problem, again, is by using a general, even though I've been practicing over here, which I could do as swell, but that would be a different motion. Let's see here. So I'm up here. Swell would be easier. What is this supposed to be? So general 2, okay. That's a thing, that's a problem though. Because this change is happening in the grate at the other church building, and I'm moving from the swell to the grate, and I don't have swell to grate set on here. So if I'm moving from here to here, then I have to change something on the grate, or else I'm not even going to hear the sound if it's coming from the tromba and it's on the swell. So that's a bit of a problem. Let's see. Okay, we're going to isolate those sounds again. So tromba sounds like this. And then I'm guessing the crumb horn and the French trumpet are close to what the tromba is. It has too honky of a sound. I don't want that. But this I feel like might be a little too quiet. The tromba. What do I have? Okay, so hold on. A general 2, General 2 is there, and I'm adding the tromba. So before that, it's this sound. Don't like the violin. That's like what I'm limited to. Ew, I can't do Slavic great. No, I can't do that. What is a tromba? A tromba is an 8. It doesn't really add much if I add the flutes though. It needs to be, it just makes it a little bit louder. I don't hear a difference. Okay, I'm gonna go with the crumb horn, I think. For the great too. Crumb horn. Okay, so we need to set that as a great 2. General 2, Great 2, awesome. General 6, we're adding the mixtures in both. And the diapason, General 6. Cool. And then pedal 2, we're adding the contra poussine because we don't have the board in. Or violin, not the contra poussine, the contra violone. Okay. And that's pedal 2. Ha! All right. Let's see if I messed this up at all. I mean, besides my normal mistakes that I make. But I mean, it's only been a little over an hour, and I have all the registrations done. There wasn't that much to figure out, so like I'm feeling good about life. I might actually get like an hour of practice in. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay. I'm mixing up the bass clef and my pedal notes again. sound different? I was able to get all the registration done, so I'm gonna take another hour and practice. I'm so happy it worked. Okay. I'm gonna get back to this registration. Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna work on pedal. Or 1, 2, 3. might be getting there with that. I don't know. It's so hard. Okay, let's do that page again. Took a little bit of a pause. Do this. That's what I'm doing, and I shouldn't. I need to go. That's what I need to do. My brain cannot comprehend what is needed for that part. All right, I want to practice other stuff, and I have about a half hour left-ish. So, one more time through this page, through to the end. I'm tripping myself up now that I'm making some mistakes. I'm getting mad and it's showing. Let's see. Some practice, but for right now we're not going to do that anymore because I am done with it for the day. I'm writing it off for the day. I'm not working on it. I need a break, and tomorrow will be a new day. All right, one. Let's do that again. I'm gonna take it so slow that it's annoying to see if I can't get the pedals to clean up a little bit. and to get the just to clean it up. I'm gonna go so slow. So slow. Well, let's see how long that lasts. To turn off my phone and then turn it back on. See, hopefully it will recognize the fact that I cleared out almost 2 hours of videos. It'll get there. It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. I just have 10 minutes. So we'll see what we can do with 10 minutes of time. figure that out right there. I'm gonna keep saying that. Let's see here. I'm gonna be done for today. I think I need a break. Starting to make too many mistakes means I'm tired and I need a break. So I'll be back at it sometime this week. Probably bring my kids to practice. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And just remember, some days are gonna be hard and you're gonna make all of the mistakes with whatever you're trying to get better at. But that doesn't mean you're failing. It just means that you're trying to get better. And when you try to get better mistakes are made. And you just got to keep on going. And pretty soon you will find out that you're no longer making the dumb mistakes. And you've changed. And you've gotten better at whatever you're trying to do. So keep on if you're in the same boat as me today. Bye.